So I was trying
Huh.
to get my feminine brain kind of in line with my masculine brain to say, okay, this is who I am. And I started to just kind
Mm,
of own my essence a little more and step into that and be okay with me.
mm,
And then things just started to feel more, yeah, just like symmetrical, like balanced. So
mm.
yeah.
Wow, it's it's interesting because not a lot of people talk about like the feminine and like the divine feminine, like the spiritual.
Oh
And so it
yeah.
sounds like what I'm hearing is a lot of us in sales and corporate sales, right? There's a lot of the grind. There's a lot of like, let me just like muscle my way through all these deals. It's almost like a battlefield, right? And sometimes some of the analogies feels like that, right? Where like even the executives are like, let's go into battle. And it's like all this like
Yeah.
fighting and like we're Spartans. But what I'm hearing is there's a different way of being that doesn't have to be so like difficult and like me running a marathon, like it can actually be easy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And that was the big shift, right? Like, which was, and I know we're talking about concepts that are honestly, were very new to me when Elise started talking about your masculine energy versus your feminine energy. And you'll never quantum leap. That's what she said. You'll never quantum leap in your sales, in your professional life, in your personal life from the masculine because it's too analytical. And
Mm,
actually, where the growth comes from, and when you learn to kind of step back and show yourself love and compassion and unlock more creative flows of working is actually in the feminine. And what's interesting, Davidson, is like, I'll speak to this as a woman too. As a woman in sales, we operate in a different way. And actually becoming a mom unlocked that a little more. And I think that's why
mm,
there was so much resistance because being a mama, it's like you want to be with your kids, you're playing, you're having more fun. And then I was having to switch back into this mode of like masculine, grind it out, fight and get stuff done on an urgent timeline and all that. And it was just so
mm,
dissonant for me in my heart. So I started to just play with this idea that can I be in my feminine, also and still using masculine because you still have to run your deals and your business,
mm,
and that's still a part of my day. But can I play with the idea that Kelsie, who has fun, who lets go of outcomes, who
huh.
embraces who she is as a mom and as a woman, can she still get the same results? And the answer is yes, and even more. That was the shift.